Okay, so today I thought we'd look at the opening scene of The Naked Gun from 1988.
Yes.
So I think I'm feeling a little bit. I've rolled up and I've got a bit of tension. I'm feeling like I need something. So let's get into it.
All right.
This is a spoof comedy from 1988.
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen, O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Beloved at the time. Leslie Nielsen, one of those guys who looked like he was born looking 50 years old.
Yes.
Him and Steve Martin. Crutch transition.
Listen to me. Killing a few hostages is not sufficient. The Americans must be made to suffer. We must humiliate them.
You do not go far enough, General Amin. We must rip their entrails out and drag them from here to Damascus until they include us in the peace process.
Nonsense. The solution is not old enough for Libya. I say wipe out Washington and New York.
What? And spoil 3 years of good public relations? Have the Americans believing I am a nice guy? Some of their polls?
Gorbachev.
A nice guy.
The Ayatollah.
Amen. This is getting us nowhere. If we do nothing else this week, we must conceive at least one terrorist act that will show all the world that the United States, that the great state, is but a paper tiger, a weak nation, of weak people, a people ripe for destruction, cowards no longer willing to fight.
So what's Frank doing in Beirut?
I mean, it is one of those things that you would have seen in a movie of the time.
I knew it. Rubbing off the birthmark. Everything, every sound effect. There's about 100 gags here, by the way.
Yeah, they've just gone, they're doing everything.
I'm Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad. And don't ever let me catch you guys in America.
So, a lot to say. I think what strikes me, obviously, it's such an epic beginning for a cop spoof.
Yeah.
To start in Beirut. Maybe that's the first joke, is that it says Beirut, and you go, what the hell are we doing here? And then just the boldness it's unthinkable nowadays to have all of those controversial world leaders sitting around a table. If you did that now, imagine if you had Putin and the gang all around the table, Xi, and then an American cop beating them all
Beats them up, yeah.
It's absolutely unthinkable now. I mean, they've said that. These filmmakers, the Zucker brothers, have said that, in the modern context, like the types of comedy that they used to do, this sort of edgy spoof well, it wasn't edgy, though. This was not edgy back then.
Well, I mean, these were like borderline family movies.
I saw it at the movies. I checked when it came out in 1988. I think I was 6.
Yeah.
I saw it at the movies.
Yeah.
At like 6 years old. We went as a family
Yeah.
down the road to your house at the Megaplex there. Popcorn, all of us as a family went to see The Naked Gun. Whereas now, I mean, the only way you'd be able to do that scene or any version of that scene would be on South Park.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like the one source where they can still get away with stuff. and I mean, they seem to have had a separate set of rules for decades. And I've even heard like a lot of comedians that want to, because Comedy Central used to have a lot of comedy specials. And comedians would have certain things in their act, and Comedy Central would go, you can't do that. And they go, oh, but South Park does it. And like, don't worry about what South Park's doing. Right? They're different. They're special. They're the only ones getting away with anything.
That's terrible.
Yeah. But, no, I mean, they've gone all in. That's like what I'm, like, they've gotten, you know, lookalikes, the production value's there. You know, the opening is grand and epic, and they've just packed as many gags as they can, and like, you know, slamming his head through a wall. It's like, even though, like watching a lot of these old American movies, I used to get puzzled by that because, you know, here we've got double brick walls.
Okay.
And like people would be smashing through walls all the time, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then I realized, oh, you can have like, you know, studs and plasterboard, and
Yes.
you can't actually punch through that. But I mean, they wouldn't have that in the Middle East. It would be like, I don't know, limestone or sandstone or something, or again rendered forms of brick, but
Yeah.
still managed to do the gag of just like slamming it into the wall.
But
like,
it's his inappropriate use of force as well.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Because I mean, they were just chatting.
Yeah. Yes, but they were scheming. They were scheming, and we knew they had to be beaten up.
They did. But like, yeah, a city cop.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
In Beirut.
yeah, but also, where's the security guards?
Well,
Because he's just beating up the world leaders. It's not like he starts beating up henchmen. He's just beating up world leaders.
Yes,
That's
it is,
great.
It is such a great opening scene. What a joy! I feel, you know, I feel great. Hope you do too.
Kind of want to watch the rest of the movie now.
Well, maybe we will.
Yeah.
Right. Next time.